channel. This is part 2 of first trimester look back. So enjoy. The next thing that I want to talk about is urinating. You would think because that thing is I take that back. That the baby is literally so small, and I mean, I don't get why my bladder is always feeling full and why I need to pee all the time. But it's something about your uterus growing and so on. But I used to pee a lot, and not that I drank more water or more fluid, but it was crazy. You pee so much, and for me it was especially at night, and not because I drank a lot of water at night, but I don't know, it just attacked me at night. During the day I'm literally peeing like a normal person, but at night I used to wake up like 3 times to pee, and I'm a light sleeper, so it was a terrible time for me, not being able to sleep a full night, but I got used to it. So, and another thing that you will get a lot, that you might need to kind of find a way to try and keep it away, is a urinary tract infections, or a UTI. So you will get those a lot. So I had mine in the first trimester, and my symptoms were a lot different to when I was not pregnant. So the only thing that made me go to the doctor was a headache. I had a terrible headache. It felt like a hangover headache that was not going away for like constantly, like 3 days. My head just felt heavy. I think if that happens, just make sure that you see a doctor, talk to your doctor, and make sure they check for an infection. So because I didn't have your normal, you need to pee all the time, and when you go pee then there's nothing coming out and your urine is burning. I didn't have any of that with my symptoms for the UTI. So I think just if that's happening, and I know when you Google about headaches, they will say, oh no, headaches are fine, headaches are normal during pregnancy, but that headache was not normal. It was a terrible headache. It was just super terrible, like I was hit by a train 50 times. With your medication as well, just make sure, if you're not the gynecologist will know what to give you, but if you're seeing a GP, a general practitioner, just make sure that the medication is safe for pregnancy. So they will usually ask you how far you are and so on, just to make sure that they are giving you the correct medication and antibiotics. Because I went through a time where excuse me, that I went to a GP. It was not my normal GP, but he gave me something that was not safe for pregnancy, and it made me really sick. But the babies are fine, thankfully. So just make sure with your GP that they know that you are pregnant, and they need to give you medication that is safe for you and the stage that you are in your pregnancy. The next thing that I want to talk about is your skin on your face. Oh my gosh, you get a beautiful glow, like a beautiful glow. I know a lot of people are saying now that my nose is getting big. I just feel like my face is just a little bit fatter than usual, but I think I look normal. I don't know. I see myself every day, so I wouldn't be able to tell if there's anything different anyway. So, but my skin, I know a lot of people say your skin starts glowing in the second trimester, but my skin started at like my 8th week. Like, I had a little bit of a rash on my forehead, that all cleared up. I literally had baby smooth skin, and it was just so beautiful. There was just this glow on my face, and it was just amazing, and I felt amazing. Yeah, and that for me happened earlier, but I guess everyone's different. Started glowing at like 8 weeks, and I loved it, and I still love it. I hope it stays like this. I hope it doesn't go away, because another thing that happens is your hair. Apparently, your hair gets fuller. I already have full hair. I have a lot of hair, so I don't see the difference. I don't think it's grown any longer than it was. I think it's growing at a normal rate, but the one thing that is growing a lot are my nails. So they don't break easy, they grow really long very quickly. So that's the one thing I would say is happening. The next thing I want to talk about is my belly. So my belly popped, I think it was around 10 weeks. So it literally just looked like a little beer belly, you know, when you don't have a big beer belly, when it's just starting to grow. That's what it looked like. For a very long time, it didn't grow much. It was just that little round thing at the bottom. And that's when my belly popped at about 10 weeks. But I could still wear my clothes, all of my old clothes, even my jeans, I could still button those up. So nothing hectic really. Then my cravings. Cravings are real, hey? I used to think people are going crazy, but I don't think, I take it back. You know what? For all the times I have thought that people are crazy, I take it back. My cravings were, it started off with fish. So I don't know. I'm not a seafood person. I don't eat prawns. I don't eat calamari. The only seafood thing that I eat is literally fish. But, you know, so fish tasted amazing to me, like it had never tasted before. I wanted to have prawns, which I couldn't because they have a lot of mercury. So it was just a very weird and conflicting time for me. Another thing that I craved was biryani. Oh, that was amazing. It also tasted like it never tasted before. And I used to crave a lot of fruit. I used to crave mangoes a lot. Okay, I still crave them now. I'm almost at the end of my second trimester, so I'm still loving mangoes, and apparently they have a lot of vitamin A, so don't overindulge. So good thing I didn't, because vitamin A is not good for the baby and whatever. So not like vitamin A is not good at all, like just a lot of it is not good at all. Don't go and like not eat vitamin A. I mean, anything that has vitamin A all of a sudden because I said it's not good. Loved mangoes. It just tasted like it never tasted before. I don't know. It just tastes different. Ooh, now when I eat it, it just feels like the heavens have opened and the angels are just singing over me. But anyway, it was that and Evo on toast. I could eat that the whole day and I would be fine. It was just amazing. Thank God for all those things. That's all I can say. Things that I did not like. So I did not like the smell of alcohol from the time I found out that I was pregnant, which is weird again. I remember someone saying, you're just doing this to yourself. I really wasn't. I still don't like the smell of alcohol. Mick knows that if he's been drinking, I don't want his breath of alcohol in my face. Not that it makes me want to vomit, but I just don't like the smell. That's the only thing. I have not been sensitive to a lot of smells like eggs and chicken. No, none of that. For me, it was just alcohol. And I really love alcohol, by the way. I think I said this in the beginning of this video. Now we get to the fun part. So the products that I used from my first trimester that I still use now in my second trimester. So on my face, I kept what I've been using. I did not even try to change it. I used PortiaM products. I used their face wash, toner, day cream, and their boiled oil. So this is the day cream. There's like some light coming in, but this is the anti-blemish cream for oily skin. I know they have for normal skin, but I have oily skin, so I use that. And did my skin get oilier when I got pregnant? No, it didn't. Did it? I would say it actually got a little bit dry, so I'm not producing as much oil as I used to produce before I got pregnant. And this is what I used for, or not used, what I use. This is massage lotion for stretch marks. This is by Palmer's. I use this on my breasts, on my tummy, and my bum, because I feel that that is where I would get stretch marks. This is PortiaM Marula Skin Oil. Goodness me. I don't know if you guys can see this, but again, I will put all of this down in the description and where I got them. So this is the holy grail of all holy grails. I can lose everything. I can live without everything else, but not this. I use this for my face at night as well. It's amazing. I literally wake up and my skin feels so soft. And it's so weird because even before I got pregnant, I used to use this, and I have oily skin, but it didn't break me out at all. So I love this product. So this I also use on my body. So I use it about 3 times a week. So after taking a bath or a shower, I don't dry myself. I put this on my whole body, damp, and it literally just works for me. I feel so soft even the day after. It's just really, really, really amazing. And if I'm feeling extra dry on my face as well, I use this during the day. Even if I am going out, I don't look too shiny, but especially when I'm sitting in and I feel like my skin has been a little bit dry, then I would use that on my face. Then I also use this Palmer's moisturizing body oil, and in conjunction with this Nivea body cream cocoa butter. One of my pregnant I didn't use this before I got pregnant, so one of my pregnant friends was using this, and I was like, I really have dry skin. Is this helping you? And she said, this is amazing, get it. And this is the way as well. I like it a lot. But I use it with a little bit of this oil, so I mix them up and then put it on my body. Everywhere else that I'm not everywhere else that I'm not using this, then I would use the Nivea and this oil, and it's been working well. I haven't been dry, so I guess that they are working, doing what they are supposed to be doing. And one thing I don't have here. So when I use this for my body, this is the PortiaM marula skin oil. I want to put that on. I use body wash just so that I'm not over drying my skin as well. So I always make sure that I use some body wash on some days and normal soap on some days, because when your skin is stretching, I don't know how far I'm gonna stretch. That has been a fear of mine when I found out that I'm gonna have twins. It's like I'm gonna be huge. So I didn't want to over dry my skin because I have dry skin already. So I'm just trying to make sure that I am moisturized all the time, because I don't want any stretch marks on my body. I want to love myself. So that's what I've been using. And another thing that I would suggest that you get is a pregnancy pillow. So it's one of those big pillows that go around your whole body. That thing is amazing. I didn't get it in my first trimester, and I know I am cheating because I only got it a few weeks ago in my second trimester. But I would say get it in your first trimester, because the one thing I kept complaining about was the fact that I would feel numb on my hips, because you are sleeping on your sides most of the time, left or right, whichever one. You should sleep more on your left, they say. I know it's hard, but yeah, it has to be done. So what I felt like, it just felt like, like you've been sitting in one position on a flat chair for a very long time. That's literally what it feels like. So the pillow has helped a lot with eliminating that pain and that numbness from my hips. So get the pillow, please. But generally sleeping has not been all that terrible. From my first trimester, sleeping wasn't that bad. I was sleeping okay. I was sleeping throughout the night. Just the bathroom breaks, and you cannot ignore that the bathroom break, it's so pressing. So I think that sleeping generally for me was okay. And then exercising. If I wasn't nauseated, I was tired. And I was a bit of an active person. I would go to the gym. I would go for a run here and there. So I just stopped, and I just thought, let me deal with one thing at a time. So I just stopped exercising. I didn't exercise at all. I didn't do anything at all in my first trimester. So I don't think it's a bad thing. Listen to your body, my opinion, and that helped me a lot, because again, I was tired. I'm not trying to exercise and I'm tired all the time. And then there was just the nausea as well, which just made me weak. I'm not trying to walk around and run around and do some exercising while I'm feeling nauseated. So, but generally, all in all, I would say that it was not a bad first trimester. It was not all that terrible. It wasn't my favorite. I did not feel like myself at all. I don't think I got moody at all as well. But my emotions did get heightened a lot. But again, overall, I think it went okay. I'm looking down because I'm just trying to see if I'm forgetting anything, because in my last video, my take one video, I forgot so many things. So, and also the heavenly body washes that I used, are the ones that are moisturizing. So the ones that have some oil in them, and your milk protein, just the ones that say are moisturizing. Those are the ones that I liked. Thank you for watching the video. Please check out my Instagram page. I have great competition going on for all the pregnant ladies ending end of June. And please remember to like my Instagram page and to like and subscribe to the Ms. channel. Thank you so much. Till next time. Bye.